This is Jim Emter, Van Ahnen Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for September 8th, 2015. Corn market today up 5 1/4. Dees corn closing at 368 1/4. November soybeans up 12 3/4, 879 1/4. Off the meal, October up 150, 309.60. December Chicago wheat up 7 1/4, 475. December Minneapolis wheat up 1 3/4 at 505. And December Kansas City wheat up 2 1/4 at 477 on the dot. Little firmer day, outside markets firm, at least the stock market was. That got the market revved up. Dollar index a little bit weaker, and that's got a little momentum going in here. We do have a crop report this week, so as short as the market has been lately, a little bit of evening up in front of that as well. Expect kind of a choppy next 2 to 3 days, maybe a little bit firmer, and then we'll see what USDA has to say on Friday. A lot of the trade expectations between 166 and 168 for corn yield, and soybeans, a lot of consensus around that 46, possibly up to 47 are some of the trade expectations coming in. Outside of that, not a lot of news. 2 private sales this morning for corn and beans, and we should be hearing some corn harvest pick up as well as soybeans as we work ahead over the next week and a half, so we'll watch that very closely. Feeder cattle today up 345, 199.15 for October. October live cattle up $3 limit, 143.47 1/2. October hogs down 35 at 68.80. Looking at the cattle market today, very weak cash trade last week. It kind of spilled over into some concerns for this week. But then all of a sudden, packers seem to start buying into the market. We did have a good slaughter last week. We had a lot of heavyweight cattle around, and there's some concern over the next couple weeks that we might see some lighter numbers. As for the hogs, we're seeing kind of a little bit of a weakening in the cash and the overall product to some degree, and that's got the board a little bit on the defensive, but more of a range-bound market there. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahnen Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results.